Yo, yo, yo. What's good, my friends? Hope everyone is doing excellent. It's the Farever Beta. I'm really excited for this, actually. One second. Just make sure we're good here. So I played this game during Steam Next Fest. There was a demo up for it. I played it through the end of the demo. So like the first zone was available and like up through like level 10. So I played a mage up through level 10. It was really fun. It's like, the best way I can describe it is it's like WoW light. It's like a stylized version of like an MMO RPG, like high fantasy MMO RPG. Okay. We're ready to rumble. Okay, so there's 4 classes. There's mage, there's priest, there's rogue, and there's warrior. All my time's been on mage so far, and so basically this update, so the beta started on Monday, I think. Today's Friday. It's been like what, 4 or 5 days since it opened, and they added skill trees. So that's like the most interesting thing that made me want to come give it another try. And so basically, because I have an idea what's going on now, what we're gonna do is play through. The volume might be a little loud. I'll turn it down once we get in here. We're gonna play through a mage because I already have a sense of what's happening, and we'll have the talent tree this time, so we'll get to actually make like some kind of build. But I'll read you guys. The classes all seem pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna be trying these other ones. I might during the while the beta's still open end up trying the rest if I'm having a good time. But you got warrior. Masters of close quarters combat, warriors unleash devastating attacks powered by their strength. They build up rage as they fight, which can be spent to activate powerful class abilities or fuel self-enhancing buffs. Brutal and relentless, they thrive in the heart of battle. Class attributes: Raging Smash. Strikes the ground with rage, dealing 160% physical damage to nearby enemies and knocking them back. Their passive is Rage. Generates 1 rage from attacks and weapon skills you spend rage during Raging Smash. So that one. Charge. 120% physical and stunning them for 1 second. And Berserk. Increases all damage done by 20% and rage generated from skills and attacks by 1 for 15 seconds. So that's kind of like baseline warrior, bro. We got rogue. Agile and deadly. Rogues specialize in swift, precise strikes and deceiving tactics. They generate combo points through attacks and skills, which are consumed to unleash powerful finishing moves. Favoring speed and precision over brute force, rogues excel at dismantling enemies before they can react. Class attributes. Got Finisher. Consumes all combo points, they do have combo points, to dash forward, dealing 100% physical damage and knocking enemies back. Damage increased by 45% per combo point consumed. Combo points. Generate 1 combo point when using a final combo attack or weapon skill different from the last action. Shadow Step. Teleports behind the target, stunning them 2 seconds. Death Mark. Mark a target, increasing all damage you deal to them by 15% for 30 seconds. Pretty dope. Bro. Priest. Priests are devoted spellcasters who channel divine power through sacred prayers. Whispered invocations that call upon celestial forces. Each prayer builds over time and can be released to unleash a range of holy effects, from healing and shielding to smiting enemies with radiant force. Mastery lies in choosing the right moment to invoke each blessing. Class attributes: Judgment. Release a nova that activates already prayer. Each prayer has its own condition to become ready. Oh, interesting. So this is Prayer of Life, passive. Judgment heals for 100% health. Becomes ready after you use a skill of your actual weapon. Blessing of Fervor grants 10% fervor to allies within 100 meters, like an attack or something. Increase your critical strike chance, cooldown reduction, damage, healing, and shielding done by 10% for 20 seconds. Whoa, that's pretty good. So that's priest, and then we're gonna be on the mage, baby. Mages are powerful spellcasters, you know, wizard Hattie, who manipulate volatile forces through careful control of their spark. Each spell cast consumes a spark. A resource, I should pay attention because I kind of forget what's going on here. Each spell cast consumes a spark. A resource that fuels their magical abilities, but unlike other casters, mages thrive on momentum. Staying above the flow threshold triggers enhanced effects and bonus power. Spark Beam channels a powerful beam dealing magic damage over 2 seconds. Each tick generating spark. Our passive Spark Master. Using a weapon skill or your final combo attack consumes spark. Consuming spark activates your conduit. If your gauge is above your threshold, you may select any combination conduit. I completely forget what's happening. What is conduit? About to find out. Blink and Chrono Reset. Fully regenerates your spark. Resets the cooldown of all your weapon skills. There's definitely like, there's a lot more abilities than this, guys. It's basically just, here's our customization options. I guess I'll give you guys a look real quick. This is body types, skin colors. I'm just gonna leave it on the default. Just gonna go through them all once. Hairstyles. Facial hair. Hair color. Ooh, I like that green, actually. These are pretty good hair colors. I actually do everything but default, except we gotta go with the Jon Snow. Yeah. Let's play. Welcome to the beta. For millennia, an eternal rivalry opposed nightlings and sunlings. But the perfect balance of this duel was broken when a sunlink monarch unleashed the radiant power of the spark and vowed to unify the 9 worlds under his banner. Defeated by an unprecedented alliance of all known worlds, the sunlings were forced into exile. The sunlings are the one that are evil, and sealed themselves inside the forlorn, faraway half-realm of Anti-Limbo. Thus began the Chrysalis Age. It was only after 5 centuries of isolation that the sealed gates of Anti-Limbo mysteriously reopened, ushering an age of rediscovery. The sunlings were now free to rejoin their native world of Siagarta. Oh, maybe they're not even. But Siagarta had changed. It's an interesting world name. And time had changed them too. It's a cool picture, though. It's like Minecraft Skylands. And this old, forgotten world that stretched out before their eyes was about to become a theater of new, undiscovered history. As one of the new generations of sunlings... Oh, where's Sunling? You rise at the dawn of a new era. Okay, so what I do remember last time... Maybe there's not going to be... It looks kind of empty. I do remember a decent bit of... during the Next Fest demo, maybe because there were a lot of people playing, there was like quite a bit of server lag. There was like a second of input lag when I was out in the world, but when I got in the dungeon at the end that I just like did solo, the latency went away completely, the input lag, and it felt like the combat felt really clean. But like, you know how like in tab targeting MMOs, if you have any kind of input lag, it starts to feel pretty bad. It's like that, basically. just check options real quick, make sure. How's the vol? Should I turn it down just a tiny bit? Yo, what's up, Illusion? How you doing, brother? Oh, you tried this morning? Hell yeah. I played it. I was playing it during Next Fest. I did like the whole first part and got to level 10 and like did the first dungeon and then the demo ended. It was cool though. I wanted to try the skill tree. Seemed cool, but it was way too laggy. Yeah, that's actually one of the main things I remember from the Next Fest thing. And I remember, dude, when I got in the dungeon at the end, the lag got way better. So hopefully they figure out a way to fix that for the open world. Because when you're instanced, there was like no input lag and the combat felt really clean. Tyra Firma. So, how does it feel to tread new ground for the first time? Siagartha is actually quite old, but it does feel new, doesn't it? I'm with the Pilgrims of Merilam, a faction of adventurers trying to map Siagartha and restore its ruins. They charge me with making sure you newcomers don't get devoured by animals. That's nice. As you can see, this place is crawling with ferocious crabs. Why don't you show me you can defend yourself by bringing me one of their clamps? You can do that. I'll give you something useful. Trying to fight a mob and it not doing anything, then everything catching up and I'm almost done. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like in any kind of tab targeting game, input lag feels pretty bad. Like we might have some here. I don't know. My fireball just went nowhere. Yep. Like that. Yep. Fireball. Were you playing Rogue? I haven't tried anything except Mage so far. If I'm having a good time, I might try the other ones before the bit ends. You been playing anything else interesting, Illusion? Been ripping a lot more new games lately. I feel like I have pretty low frame rate. Wonder, let's just try like a little lower. I don't see like a frame limit option. Try a full screen. Thumbs up, does it? It's a little bit, maybe it's just the way it is right now. All right, I'd say you got a decent chance of survival. Now here, you can further increase them. Whenever you're feeling lost, just look for the nearest obelisk. If there's one thing you should know when setting foot on Siagartha, it's to look for obelisks and to avoid the Crimson Rams. That's two things actually, but you know both of them. Avoid the Crimson Rams. Look for obelisks. Got it. And playing Star Citizen, dude. It's been like fucking 5 years maybe. I bought into that game with like a $90 ship, dude, and then my computer couldn't run it, and I've never touched it since. Is it fun, dude? It looked like, the reason I got it, dude, is I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy called Bed Bananas. But he does like these really cool like roleplay videos with his friends, and they did like a Star Citizen roleplay, and it was like one of the coolest things I've ever watched. And like right after that, I like got it, and then I just couldn't run it, and then I forgot about it for a long time. Have you seen that? Dude, isn't that such a cool video, bro? Yeah, the war, yeah. Is it like is it like fun and like you're having a fun time with it? It's like, is it feeling like more finished, I imagine, than the last time I looked at it? Hopefully. if it's been 5 years. All right, I just did all 3 of my ad snoozes. I don't have like any sort of dodge, do I? No. Why does my screen like walk this direction? There we go. I do like the glide. Always love me a glide. It's weird. Sometimes there's like hardly any input lag, and sometimes it's really bad. Blah, blah. Wait, where's this third orb? Where's it running? Over there. Yep, there it is. Oh no! Just gonna hold auto. Surely he'll be dead. Okay, let me read our abilities real quick. We got Pyro Ball, hurls a fire boulder dealing 43 magic damage to the enemy and burning them for 49 magic damage. We got Fire Blast, blast 28 magic damage to target and stuns them for 1 second if they're burning. So you want to do that after Pyro Ball. And then Spark Beam, channels a powerful beam dealing magic damage over 2 seconds. Each tick generates 12 spark. Withstand, block. Oh, we have block. Block incoming attacks, reducing their damage by 40%. What's the hotkey for that? Oh, right click, okay. Okay, there's my little like guard bar. I don't think that was in last time. Oh, I do have a dodge. I have 2 dodge surges. Meow, 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 meow. Much harder to dodge. When they're teleporting. Some chesticles. Spark sample. Spellbound Mittens of the Exile. Spark dust. I think there's a... What's my inventory? I think there's a new zone that's opened up too. I think I read. We got health pots. We got Sparkstone. Turn to Glass Obelisk. A baggie. Spark sample. The most basic form of material is spark, found from mining deposits or harvesting plants in Scover Archipelago. Can be used as a base material by all jobs. With the gloves on. And then spark dust. Earned from various creatures. Cleaning activities or opening crates can be used to upgrade weapons at a village. Bag capacity. 6 out of 36. Looks like we got other bag slots here. Main hand, offhand. Arsenal. I don't remember what that is. Unlocked at level 7. And our basic stats over here. Increases max health, amount of damage you can block. That's vitality. Strength is damage of skills based on strength and crit bonus. Dex is damage of skills based on dex, crit chance, and dodge chance. Faith is damage of skills based on faith and crit chance. Int is damage of skills based on int and crit bonus. Many more stats. Crit chance, crit bonus. Armor and magic pen. Fervor increases the damage, healing, and shielding of your skills. Oh, interesting. It's like versatility almost. Block. So you can scale the amount of damage you mitigate when you block. Wait, is my face in the way of this? No, I think we're good. Dodge chance. I wonder if that's independent of you actually dodging with this. This is like passive dodge chance. This is like active dodge. It's like always an iframe. Magic mastery, physical mastery. It's just straight up magic and physical damage scalers. Armor, max health, health regen. Okay, cool. Got a little raccoon glider. It's fucking bright up here. Cat Shamo. What's up? Don't you think documenting animal species in your codex is too easy? I have more ambition than that. I'm looking for specimens that have been radiated by spark. I named them sparkling creatures. 2 sparkling creatures were spotted in this area, a slime and a bee. Find them and add them to your codex. A little bit of Pokemon action. Hilda Lambert. Traveler, have you started filling up your codex already? Look at this marvel. It keeps trace of every creature you've met to advance the gradual recovery of human knowledge. My name is Hilda Lambert, Chief Encyclopedist of the Pilgrims, and I'm here to study the local fauna. You can help too if you want. Show me a codex with at least 5 monsters in it, and I'll share my pay with you. Deal. And a guild merchant over here. What's this guy about? How do you want to trade? Oh, we got a bank already. That's cool. Food. And a mailbox. Sweet. Killing slimes. Dude, that's the death combo. Pyro ball, blast, laser beam. I'm so used to... I keep hitting alt for dodge and then it doesn't let me... Okay, so alt makes it so you get your mouse and you... kind of like takes you out of action combat mode. I almost want to switch... I've just been playing a bunch of Crimson Desert and all my alt is dodge and I hate like trying to... Every time I'm trying to dodge, I'm like taking myself out of action combat mode. Let me see if I can just switch those two. Hey. I don't see, the problem is I don't see the bind. I don't see the alt bind in here, so maybe there's not, I hit it when they don't make ways to change it. Yeah, so now I dodge and it takes me out of combat. That's kind of aids. So I can't use alt. Mount and dismount at the bottom, or mounts. I can't tell. I can't tell if we're lagging. Oh, I did the alt thing. I was trying to block something. Can't Can I put this? It says use gain 50 health. Can I do like this? Num 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 num. So that's like a little channel for food, like a little out of combat heal. I really don't like in games when you can't mantle. Like, if I jump like this and I'm like almost over this ledge, the fact that I can't grab the ledge and pull myself up just always feels whack to me. It's hitting us from way over there. Oh, are they ranged? I thought I was lagging again. You got a little range attack. Okay, so you can move a little bit during the first two parts of the combo, but it looks like you actually have to stand still to do... See how, like, on the third part of the chain, he does this little cast? Oh, wait, maybe I felt like I was canceling it by moving, but I guess not. Alright, we got 8 out of 8 Apex Harvesters in the journal. Where's our codex? Oh, here, character profile. What is this? Using a weapon skill or your final combo attack consumes spark. Consuming spark activates your conduit if your gauge is above the threshold. You can select any combination of conduit. Conduit shard. Fire one shard at your target, dealing 7 magic damage. Activates when you consume spark above the gauge threshold. Where is it showing that? Oh, down here. Consume spark. How do I consume spark? Using a weapon skill or your final combo attack consumes spark. Is like, because I'm using this book, is that why I have fireball? Because that's not in my class skills, so that counts as a weapon skill. So if I cast fireball, I should eat a spark here. Okay, so it's like it doesn't like, it's not like one charge, it's like some amount. So yeah, I understand. My fireball and my fire blast kind of use mana, so spark is kind of like mana, basically. And then what are these charges? Activates when you consume spark above the gauge threshold. Okay, so this is the gauge threshold. So if we consume spark when we're above that middle notch, we should be getting an extra 7 damage. Is that, oh yeah, I saw it go out there. Oh yeah, we can see him going. Okay. So you can select any combination of conduit. Conduit shard. Oh, look, so that's what's here. Wait, so I have this conduit power. Increases your magic mastery by half a second for 15 seconds when stack up to 20 times. Activates when you consume spark above threshold. So can I drag this in? Instead of... Dude, I can. Sick. Let's do that. Well, let's do that with the shard. I guess I could see why stacking shard would be good too, though. Let's just see how this power is. So that was our character menu. What's J? You must learn a job at the trainer. There's jobs. Little Final Fantasy action. Here's our Completely empty map. Codex. That's what I was looking for. Discover details. Oh, I actually need to do more crabs if I wanted to max it. Oh, I need to do more bees too. Oh, the quest was just for 8, but if I want to fully discover it, I need 20. Okay. Wait, we leveled up. We got some. Is that Blink? That's Blink. Yo. I need to do one other thing really quick. Here, give me 1 sec. I just make sure. Okay. We'll get a better look. Yo, Z, I'll play it up until at least we get into the dungeon, so you guys can get a look at the combat with no input lag. Cause this is cool, but like it really does feel so much better when there's no input lag. So I think like, and this was a thing in the playtest as well. So hopefully they're able to figure out a way to fix that before they go to full release or even early access. Boom. 20 out of 20 Apex Harvesters. There was some kind of, she was talking about some kind of glowing one. Can't remember if that was a bee or... Is it pointing like up onto this island? Gap this. It's a bottle. Whee! We can just glide forever as long as we're high enough. That's pretty cool. It's like pointing like down in here. Yeah. Apprentice Grimoire skill point available. What? Oh yeah, okay. So these are the skills coming from our book. Pick a skill to upgrade. Rank 2 of our auto attack is damage increased by 20%. Rank 2 of our Pyro Ball is burn damage increased by 20%. Rank 2 of our Fire Blast has 2 charges. Gotta be that one. And then I like this auto attack one too. Deals damage to all enemies close to the initial target. Oh, a little AoE blast. This one, level 3, burns all enemies close to the target. Okay. Pretty similar. And then has 25% additional chance to critically strike burning enemies. Gotcha. Oh wait, we have more. Let's do the 20% on our auto attack. I think we gotta do some of these crabs for our codex still. I wonder if there's a DR on the stun. If I could like back-to-back fire blast him. I kind of like how you just water walk on the bottom instead of swimming. It's kind of cool. I wonder if like 20 is the standard like amount you need to unlock your credits. Yeah, we need 2 more crabs. This is just all auto damage. And that's the little spell combo. Alright, grabbage complete. Gotta do the slimes. And we're looking for like a boss slime. As well as a boss of something else. It's like 2 levels of the codex. There's like one at 8. And then a new one at 20. Yo, what's up, Jiggle? How you doing, brother? I actually was working on a Crimson Desert video pretty much all day today. Doing a little combat guide. But yeah, bro, they just this went into beta this week. I played it during Next Fest. Like I beat the demo during Nexus. It was really cool. The main issue is this kind of input lag that you're seeing. But it goes away once you're instanced, so I just want to play through the first dungeon at least, so we can get a look at the combat. And they added skill trees. Basically today they added skill trees, so I was like, seems like a good reason to just get in a little stream and try it out again tonight. I enjoyed, oh, here's a boss looking slime. I did enjoy it quite a bit when I was playing last time. Let's get let's make you check this chest. Oh, what is that? Ooh. Whoa. The fuck? Dude, I'm lagging so hard. That's cool. Little grabby ring. That's really cool. Yeah, it's pretty rough sometimes with the intellect. Yo, that's what we're looking for. Rune lightning infusion. What the fuck is that? It says wait. Learn the rune for the skill. Is that just not in yet? Damn, that sounded so cool. Oh, we did it. It worked. Training manual. Oh, weapon skill point. Skill point book. I wonder, I remember getting a new weapon later. I might save that for when we get a weapon upgrade. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It feels good to make him again. It does. I just have, ever since I first started doing that with like Valorant skins videos, like almost like 6 years ago now, I just really like making good videos that are like useful to people. It's like one of the most fulfilling things I've done in my days alive. And like not even like, you know, I need to figure out a way to make money off it so I can do it like with 100% of my efforts, and just make more of them. But like, I've never been doing it for the money. Like, I just really like making good videos that are helpful. It like just like feels good. And I've always liked helping people, and like I love video games, and so it's like, and I realized that I like making videos when I started doing this, so it's like all three of those things together. I'm a happy dude. Boom, 20 slimes. Weapon skill point. Let's go max fire blast. Deals damage, so it's now that we got a little AoE cleave on our fire blast. Try it out on this. Yucks. Blah! Blah! Nice. Alright, are we prepared for boss slime? Dude, I just can't move. Wait, I never got the chest after I got all the orbs over there in that other spot. I completely forgot. Yeah, dude, exactly. And like, I just had, you know, I did a lot of the normal kind of like, quote, like success path stuff, like getting a, you know, job in engineering for like a Fortune 500 company and like making money and like buying stuff and all that shit. And then, you know, I had all this health stuff happen and like my life kind of like fell apart. And from that point, I was like, and I learned a lot, you know, in that job about what I did and didn't want to do. And I had, you know, several different roles over like the 4.5 years or whatever I was there. Yeah, bro. So when I kind of had the opportunity to just like rebuild it all from scratch, I was like, dude, I just got to figure out a way to earn, a way to exist doing something that's fulfilling to me. And this is after like 6 years basically of trying to do that. This is where we're at. Where, dude, I got so lost. I'm gonna try our Hearthstone out. Cool. Let me go get that treasure chest. I fucking forgot to get over here. I think we could turn all these in. It's definitely not easy, bro. I can tell you that much. But it has been really fucking fun and interesting. Off these coasts in the darkness of the Lost God's Age, a Sunling pirate known... Wait, I missed it. When the Sunling's arrogance and greed turned the worlds against them, they were saved by Meridian's Gate. When they crossed it, sealed it, and went into exile. Many generations passed before the gate was reopened, but today, as the Sunlings come back, the shores of Meridian are a doorway to their old world, Siagarta. What? Okay, that gives us vision. Vision. Completion, 2 out of 13. Okay. Kind of gives us an idea where some POIs are. Claw in the cave. Aid and seek. At the island tip. Is that where? I think that's where the slime bro is. That's how I got into digital forensics. I love working with kids and was going to be a teacher, but also love computers, so I didn't want to help catch. Oh, that's cool, bro. Whoa, that sounds intense. I didn't know that's what you did. Dude, that's actually pretty like badass and respectable. Like keeping those people away. Yeah, that's fair, bro. It's just like it feels to me like so few of those people like sort of care about what I'm doing outside of like the game they originally subscribed for, if that makes sense. Because just like most of my, it's only very recently I started live streaming on my YouTube channel, and like most of my videos up till like Ashes. I mean, even Ashes were very like, you know, sort of like deep guides about random games and mechanics in games that I played. And then so like they'll subscribe because I made like a really good like video on Starfield about like how to automate your storage. So they'll be like, oh, this guy's really into Starfield. And they'll like subscribe because of that. And then, you know, they'll just never touch another video that I make if it's not Starfield. And so I'm just trying to figure out how to like, and like, don't get me wrong, dude, I appreciate, you know, all the support from everyone. Like the one view from the guy that watches my Starfield video is awesome. But I'm trying to figure out a way to just like inject a little more of myself into everything. So my personality's in it and it's a little more, it's about the game, but it's also a little more about me and what the parts of the game I enjoy. And because that's been missing, you know, I almost like weirdly, it's like maybe my engineering brain, but like I intentionally, and maybe it's because it started with the Valorant videos, but it's like I intentionally make my videos like objective, or I did. Like I wanted them to be like truthful, like analytical, like my opinion is like not in as much as I could. And you know, because of that, you just get like not quite, it's like not quite my full like soul in there, you know? Like I made it and it's a good video and I'm like proud of it, but it's like it's missing like me, you know? It's like just the analysis and my voiceover without kind of the me in there. And so like part of that is like I started, you know, trying to make stuff with Supervive. I learned a lot making videos for Supervive on my other YouTube channel, and I was trying to be like a lot more sort of just like organic with the Supervive videos. Like I made a lot of Supervive videos, but I also covered a lot of like the news and stuff that was going on, like their updates and patch notes and all this. And in those videos, I tried to just like turn on the camera and kind of talk about stuff, you know, like unscripted. And now like all my videos are unscripted, and I make like a sort of like a bulleted, like structured list. So I can like a little map, text map of like what I want to put in there. And so how I guess like how it's like organized. And so I have something to kind of like operate off of, but like I don't script anything anymore. And like, you know, I just feel like I've made quite a bit of progress in that direction. So if I just continue doing that and continue trying to figure out, you know, ways to make good videos, and then consistency is the other big thing, dude. That's like maybe one of the hardest things. It's weird, dude. It's like probably the most important thing, and it's also probably the hardest thing, is just like consistently, no matter what's going on in your life, like no matter how you feel, no matter how interested you are in like whatever, it's like just consistently putting out content is like so important, and it's so easy to not do it, like, because it's hard. Because like if you're trying to make good videos, it's a lot of like effort and thinking, and like you gotta play the game, you gotta understand the mechanics, you gotta like find a little like idea, then you gotta like make like a structure, then you gotta like do the gameplay, you gotta get your character to the point where you can like do that shit, then you gotta like record that shit, then you gotta take it and edit it all, and then you gotta like add transitions and all this, and then export it, and then upload it to YouTube, and then make a thumbnail and add all the metadata, and like it's like way more. People just think you just like record something and upload it. It's like it's a lot. Like to make a good YouTube video takes a lot of juice. So it's just tough, you know. I think like with a lot of stuff that's creative is like this, where just, you know, when you have stuff going on in life, stress and anxiety and time, not enough time, and like all these other things, it's just really easy to like just not do that for a day or two, and then it's easy for that to roll into like a week or two, and then you just, and then like, dude, a week or two is long enough for the YouTube algorithm to just drop your ass in the dumpster. Like it's crazy, bro, how fast the algorithm will start to not suggest your videos when you stop posting. It's like the number one thing YouTube cares about is you posting consistently. That's like one thing I've 100% learned over however many 4 YouTube channels I've had. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I'm just trying to be real. That's one of my driving factors. The oldest stuff, like, I started this YouTube channel for fun, bro, because I stopped doing the... Here, let's sauce bubbles real quick. I stopped doing the Forge stuff, the Valorant skin stuff, because it was like feeling very much like a job to me. And like in a bad way. Like my old job. I just had a bunch of stress and anxiety about it. And I realized I like making videos, but I did not feel good like supporting $240 skin packages every 2 weeks from Riot. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna just like, I love making videos, but this is kind of bullshit. I'm gonna try just like making videos on whatever I'm playing. And that's how this channel started. And I had that kind of idea right as I was like starting my High Warlord grind in 2019 Classic. And so this YouTube channel, like all the first stuff is literally all like little montages from my High Warlord grind back in 2019 Classic when it was really hard. I just played for like, dude, it was wild. I literally played like, I PvP'd like Alterac Valley mostly because this was like the phase 6 meta when I did it. It was like 16 to 18 hours a day straight of World of Warcraft PvP for like 2.5 months. It was disgusting. But I got it. And I have that fucking character like immortalized in Classic with the version of Classic that's hard to get it. Like this the third iteration, like this last round they did, the one that's on TBC right now, they changed it so it's way easier to get it. So like hella people have the High Warlord title. On the timeline before that, the 2019 timeline, there's not that many people that have the High Warlord title. Just like in I mean, there's more than were in original because a lot more people like kind of knew how to do it and were like running brackets and stuff. But that's one of my proudest gaming accomplishments is ultra degenerate high Warlord. It's just like, wait, what am I doing? The promontory race, blue orb collected. I am confused. Oh, maybe it's up. I see it. Annihilated. Been all juiced. This looks so Minecrafty in front of me, doesn't it? Gives me, it's so blocky. Gives me Minecraft vibes. Dude, I started that Farever game, or this is Farever. I started that Everwind game. It was like that Minecraft Skylands game where I started building the skyship, and I need to play that again. Crimson, bad timing because Crimson Desert came out like the day after. So kind of got forgotten about, but that was a cool game. Want to be friends? I'll give you some stuff if you find me in the most hidden locations. His name is Hayden Seek. All right. Nothing secret behind the waterfall. Bouncy mushroom. For YouTube Shorts, before you upload, if you check or uncheck the box that says notify subscribers or predators, sending the video to people who have not seen your stuff before. Actually, I don't know if I did know that. I'll check on my next upload. I like did know that, like, if I could uncheck that, I would for a lot of types of videos, because basically, like, the weird thing is, like, my subscriber base, because it's so sort of random and disconnected, because they've come from all kinds of different games, it almost like hurts. Anytime I start on a new game, it almost like hurts my video in a weird way, because YouTube shows it to some chunk of my subscribers, and if it's not the game they subscribed for, the odds that they click it, even if it's like a good video and a good thumbnail, are like pretty low. And so I get all these initial impressions to my audience, but they don't click on it. And so it thinks it's not interesting, and then so it'll like deprioritize it early. So like if you look a lot of my videos, like they'll do bad early, and then once they start getting found in search, like in YouTube search and in Google search, then they start getting some real view duration under them, because people that are interested in that subject topic have found a video about that subject topic, and they'll watch some. And like watch time is another huge metric that's really important to the algorithm, is that, you know, is basically like a sign of engagement, the longer someone watches. And so once people that are actually looking for that type of video that I put out find it and start watching it, it starts going from like a hella flat to like this. And a lot of my videos will see like a growth curve, like several days after. Like a great example is the Crimson Desert video I just did on Quad, because I've never made a Crimson Desert video, right? So I released that. It shows it to like some chunk of my audience, and like maybe, you know, some small percentage are interested in Crimson Desert and they click on it, but in general, none of my audience so far has subscribed for Crimson Desert, right? It's World of Warcraft, it's AOC, it's Diablo 4, it's Starfield, it's Wayfinder, it's fucking New World, it's however many other random ass games I've played and like made videos for. And then because they don't click on it, then it doesn't suggest it, and so I have to basically wait until it gets found through search. And one thing I know that I'm good at is metadata, because that's where I get all of my views, and that's how I got all of my views with the Forge too, doing the Valorant stuff. So dude, yeah, I need to check. I did not know about that, and I'll check next time I upload, because if I could not notify people, I would do that. I would not notify, and I would love it to just be pushed to people that are interested in that niche rather than to people that are subscribed to me, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then, like, you know, once I've done a few videos, then it starts stacking up. That's why the Ashes stuff was starting to get momentum, bro, is because I had long enough on it to where when I started posting Ashes videos after the first 3, 4, 5, some decent percentage of my audience was subscribed for Ashes. So they would click on the video, they would watch the motherfucker, and then it would get good engagement, then it would get pushed to new people, and then that snowballs the other direction, right? So I was just taking a peek here. You were mentioning about the here, I'll just show it here because it's interesting. Look, bro. Look at how fucking flat this motherfucker is. First day, just like, this is like that, you know, this is like, the gray is like your average or whatever, your typical performance. Look at, dude, look at just this dipped as fuck, just ultra low. And here, bro, so after suggesting it to all my subscribers, some small percentage that are interested in Crimson Desert, click on it, love you guys. And sometime around here, it's like, okay, his audience doesn't like it, let's see like it basically like starts putting it more into like search and browse, and now it starts to pick up, and now, you know, it starts to get this similar to this. Like you can literally see it in the gray, bro. Look, you can see it in the typical performance. It's this like fucking first 2 days are just ass cakes, dude. Look at it. It's just like fucking flat, and then and as soon as it starts to get found in search and browse, it actually starts to go. So like, dude, if I could figure out a way to like actually get some early views, and then it was already ahead, it would be really cool. Anyways. Yeah, I will look into it, bro. I appreciate the comms. Yeah, I'll notify subscribers. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. It's just like, it's so much harder to do that than it sounds, Jiggle. Like to come up with an idea for 30 different shorts that are good, and to record that in a day, that, like, good luck. Yo, what's up, Micah Munch? How you doing, homie? Sorry, I had Twitch alt tab for a second there as I was looking at YouTube stuff. Does it have teleporters? We have a little Hearthstone. There's like these nexus points. We just got this first like nexus point right here. I have a blink because I'm a mage, so I got a mini teleport. It's got the gliding. A little bit of, actually a little bit of Skylands action for my supervisors. It's got these little rings you can like pull up to and then glide. Oh yeah, maybe there are waypoints. This might be one. I don't know if you can actually teleport between them though. Dude, the input lag is rough. Once we get in the dungeon, it'll get a lot better. Let's see if I can. It says must be near an obelisk. What is this then? This isn't an obelisk? Trying to see if I can like double click, like teleport. I don't know what the fuck this is. If it's not an obelisk. It looks like, look, oh yeah, look, Micah, it says fly here. My face might be in the way, but if I mouse over this obelisk, it says must be near an obelisk, fly here. So I bet you, if you're at a different obelisk, you can fly between, like fly over to another obelisk. But I don't think you can just, and then you can Hearthstone back to the obelisk like this. I don't know what this cooldown is. No cooldown. You have perma Hearthstone. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, and then you'd be able to fly to another obelisk in, like, the next zone, probably. I think they added one more once if we finish the rest of them. I'm also really bad at clickbait titles. I just don't like them. But I need to get over that, probably. Also, like, I decided, I used to do AI for my thumbnails, generative AI, and I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore when I started doing the Ashes stuff. Like, if you look at my Diablo 4 videos, I got some crazy AI thumbnails. There's like this fucking lightning gorilla for this Spiritborn build I did, dude. It's actually such a cool picture. But I guess I like, it's just like, I think the generative stuff is like kind of crossing the line of copyright rights for me. I know it doesn't officially, but like It's literally the amalgamation of like a bunch of other artists' work. That's how it's doing that. So, that are not getting credit, by the way. That's just like how generative AI like works. It's kind of just like fucking a little weird, man. Turbo's tips of the day. Turbo tip Tuesday, turbo tip Thursday. I like it. Oh, do I gotta fling myself up there? So what's that? How do I get up to this daddy slime? Aha. It's Blob Dylan. That's actually amazing. Blob Dylan, bro. It's like actually the mob's name. Awesome. The input lag, no. I'm gonna pot because I'm lagging and I feel like we're about to die. I pressed it, guys. I pressed it. Is it gonna do it? It didn't do it. God, that's so dumb. Just evaporated in a one fell swoop of teleportation. Oh no, oh no, here it is again. Oh no. I think we're far enough away this time. Maybe live it. Dude, it just won't let me health pop. Just smashing the shit out of it. There we go. This is rough, man. It's actually rough. Dude, look at him. He's just backward fucking sketching out teleporting on me. This isn't happening. Jeez. It would have been so much easier if we were not lagging our asses off. Sticky fin. Okay, we killed the two big guys. I think we have... Do we have 5 monsters discovered? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, let's search down. Did I not do that? We've struggled to rebuild human knowledge since our libraries burned 5 centuries ago. But now that we're all back together, I'm sure we'll make great progress. It's weird they call us humans, but they introduce us as sunlings. Where's the other? Oh, that one. Great success. I'm gonna go with the crit chance on our auto. So we got our fire blast and our auto attack leveled up. Oh, level 5. New skill available. Show me. Unlocked at level 10. Okay, we gotta get to level 10 to try the... Oh, look, we got a 3rd shard spot for conduit. Should we put another missiles in there? So now we have the magic damage with 2 missiles coming out when we activate it above the threshold. You can choose a 3rd conduit. Sweet. Blink, spark shield. Oh. Gain a shield absorbing damage equal to 4... Wait, what? Is that right? 4,000% of your maximum health? There's no way that's right. 4,000% is so much. Dude, it's plus 26, bro. What? That's 40%. Okay. It's not 40,000%. Are we? I think we cleared this place. We're ready for the stray strands. What does this symbol mean? Respawn points. Okay. Obelisks, complete activities, unfinished activities, suggested activities. Yo, what's up, Kimchi? How you doing, homie? It's cool, man. So I played during Next Fest, like a few weeks ago. I played through the demo. It went basically through level 10 through this first dungeon we're gonna get to pretty soon here. And it was really cool. My main gripe was like pretty laggy out here in the open world. But when we got in the dungeon, it basically went away. And it's pretty bad again this time, the input lag. But yeah, dude, it literally it feels almost like World of Warcraft light, you know? It's just like a little like simpler, streamlined, like stylized, like high fantasy MMORPG. But the mage stuff is pretty cool, man. Like I like what was going on in the kit the last time I played, and they introduced talents with this update. Literally today they introduced talents, so I wanted to get to the point where we can use some, check out some of the mage talents. Mr. Turbo, what's up, my guy? I was just thinking about you. How we doing? Getting a little cold out there. Dude, it was such a nice day today. It was such a nice day. Are you hungry? Y'all hungry, kitty? Turbo's Hungry Thursday. Let me, wait, it's Friday. Let me feed him real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. We'll be back. We'll tackle this other side of the island. What's up, Zully boy? Dude, we got crabbed. 11 out of 10 would not for hand Penrith. Dude, if you confirm you're still there, blink once. I'll do it. Just getting the kitty hooked up with some grubby. Oh, you're right there. 9 days of freedom from coaching baseball, dude. That's one of those things that's like cool and fulfilling and great, but it's just like so much extra added responsibility that does always feel good to get like done with that kind of stuff once you've been deep in it for a while. Let me. Here, I should be able to just mute. This. Bro. Leave me alone. All right, can we not get eaten here? Yeah, dude, that's a lot, bro. Just working and coaching, and that's the only thing. Like, that's a lot. You've always got to get some Azeroth time in too, bro. A little recharging in the virtual worlds. I think I have the. There we go. I have my green screen right here, but it should be. Yeah, it's just. Dude, I kind of fell off practicing a little bit, but I played last night actually for a little while. You hear that? We're working on it. It's a WIP for sure. that's 100% for you, Sol. That is fun to play. It's definitely fun to play. All right. Back to the thing. Dude, no, I feel like that's like barely the beginning, bro. Like, I could be so much better at playing that. When you watch someone really good play handband, you're like, dude. I got a long way to go. But I have like some percussion background, so it's like it's a drum. So I can bang on it with a little bit of rhythm. But I appreciate it. You're soothing my ear holes. That makes me happy. Oops. Okay, where were we? Mysterious cache. What could be in here? Contains something shiny. Oh. Ghost clams of the low tide. Halos. Is that a weapon? Halos. Staff. Before Lord Rulian stole this artifact from the Nepsids, I think those are the Naga over here, they thought it was responsible for the tides. Luckily, the theft proved that it was in fact useless. I think I got over the staff, dude. It's just, this is like a priest or mage. This is just the magic juice. It's 3 more in. It's all magic pen, double the magic pen. Radiance.
Radiance.
Like a sunbeam hitting the dewy blossoms of the morning, this long wooden beam descends vigorously upon the skulls and noses of the unworthy. It's gotta be radiance, bro. So now we restart from weapon level 1 with a new weapon. Oh, but it's got its own spells. Okay. Flame Bomb. Passive. All your other non-periodic magic damage. Apply a stack of Flame Bomb. At 15 stacks, Flame Bomb becomes unstable and explodes, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies. We have Blazing Beam. Shares a Fire Breath. Dealing up to 3 magic damage over 3 seconds to enemies in front of you. We got Pyroclasm. Conjures a fiery eruption in the target area, dealing 40 magic damage, increasing all magic damage dealt by 8% for 15 seconds. And then our auto attack, Scorching Embers, is the final combo. Cast 4 fireballs, each dealing 14 magic damage, and increasing the magic damage of your next weapon skill by 3%, can stack up to 8 times. It's actually pretty good with our Death Stone. Turn to the last obelisk you set as a teleport. Don't have a belt on yet. One day your handpan jam riff will be the Grizzly Hills of a massive game. Dude, that would be... Actually, I've never thought about playing it for game music, but that actually would be really cool. Yeah, I could see that for like a Grizzly Hills type zone. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Okay. Pyroclasm might be a little hard to pull off just because of the fact that we're lagging so hard. This is objective. Thanks, bro. That's cool to hear because I feel like it's really rudimentary right now and it could be way better. Because I've listened to a couple guys that are really good, and I've been thinking about one of them is like really, really good, and he's just like fucking, you look at him, you'd be like, oh yeah, that guy is obviously a master of the handpan. He has a little course that I feel like would help me a lot because I'm kind of just completely winging it, and I've you know, like really gotten the feel for it, but I'm like, I feel like I've plateaued a little bit where I'm trying to figure out kind of new things to do and new things to play, but I find myself kind of going back to the same kind of rhythms and patterns. And he has like this full-blown course with, you know, teaches you all different kinds of techniques. There's like snare techniques you can do, dude, where you can actually hit it with like your nail and your knuckle and stuff to create different sounds. So you can do, you know, the middle one's kind of like your bass line, and then you can have like essentially like snare fill effects with taps and like knuckle taps and like nail taps and stuff. And you know, it like, and then you have the notes that you can play the melody with, like of the actual handpan. So it's like someone that's really good at it can make it sound absolutely incredible. It's such a cool instrument, man. Thanks, bro. I just like I have the rhythm part because inject the Zik fan into my soul. I think I can't cast my bubble until I didn't mean to pull this guy. God, I wish I wasn't just fucking lagging so bad. Can I eat this while I'm in combat? If I can just get to the dungeon, dude, we'll get a taste of what it's actually like. Anything, because like it's really cool because it's like it's got a little bit of the ashes in it, bro, where it's like, you know, it's got like kind of like a tab targeting spell. It's not even tab targeting, it's kind of like an action combat aiming with a spell rotation. And then you can, you know, you can literally dodge iframe attacks and you can block iframe attacks. Or you can, you know, put up your guard and like block attacks with this little shield. But it's just like so hard to do that when you're lagging. So you can't really get like a full feel of the combat until there's no lag. Which is unfortunate because I think most people have not gotten to the dungeon part where your instance and the input lag kind of goes away. It's weird though because there's not even really anyone out here. Last time at least there was like a lot of people out here, but I've seen like 2 people. So I don't know if it's the people that are making it lag. Did you ever watch the anime called Bleach? I have heard of Bleach. I don't know if I've ever actually watched it. I've definitely heard of it, and I've heard people talk highly of it. I maybe have watched episode 2 like at my friend's house. That's usually was like the main time I watched anime when I was younger. It would have been Aaron's house actually. The Beach Watcher. Wait, is that this guy? Oh no. Oh no, we're frozen. We're hard frozen. No. He's gonna like teleport and do all his damage to us at once. Dude. Oh, we're okay. Thought we were gone in there. Oh, maybe we're dead. Fuck off, little crab. Is whatever you're gonna say about Bleach not gonna make sense, so you're just not gonna say it? Because I haven't seen it. Let me, before we get too deep into these guys, these crabs are lower level and we gotta go 20. We gotta go 20 fiddler crabs. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, these motherfuckers. They dropped a game near the end of November called Soul Resonance. I have not heard of it. Does it look good? Soul Resonance. It's a cool name. Oh, just mobile? Gotcha. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I have almost never in my whole life really gotten into a mobile game. I think the only one that you could count is Clash of Clans, like right when it came out. I was like kind of into that for just a little bit. But like, to be fair, I've barely tried any of them, so I'm sure there's a lot of good ones. It's just not really my jam. It's like if I'm gaming, I'm just gonna sit down at my computer, bro. I'm not gonna do. It's like I could totally see if you were in a situation where you didn't have a PC but you wanted a game. Makes a lot more sense. Peeped it today, seems okay. Word. I'll give it a look. Maybe it's time I tried another mobile game. I just have like such a little amount of time right now, dude. I have such a long list of games that I want to try to play and like potentially make something for. There's like, dude, it's crazy when you actually start looking like. Not only how many like games exist, but how many new games requires sickle equipped. But how many new games are getting like generated every month? It's actually wild. Changing boots for slippers. All right, what are we upgrading here? Oh, we can upgrade our passive too. That's cool. Requires 10 stacks to explode instead of 15. Increase the magic damage bonus. Damage dealt to slowed enemies. How do I slow them? Why would rank 2 of this damage dealt to slowed enemies increase by 30%? Am I missing something? What slows? I don't see anything that... Weird. I think I'm gonna go with... Oh, this. Okay, final upgrade on this. 14 magic damage and slows enemies by 50%. Always critically strikes. I guess we could try that and see what the slope is like. Dude, I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Like we have like our class skills. I would love to get some frost action in the mix. It's mostly like arcane stuff coming from our class skills, and then our fire spells are coming from this staff we just got. Mostly like utilities of our. This laser beam is a class ability. The blink is a class ability, and the shield I got on. And then we have this. So in the bottom right here, I have like the purple. It's kind of like my mana a little bit, but it's called Spark. And my weapon abilities. Oh, here's some people. My weapon abilities use Spark, so like my 2 fire abilities like use Spark. My auto attack generates Spark. My laser beam generates Spark. When I'm above half, like see, there's like a little marker halfway. When I'm above half Spark, I get extra effects on my attacks from these little, the little like orbs above the mana bar is signifying these conduit things. So basically I have 2 conduit shards and I have 1 conduit power. So when I use a weapon skill or a combo attack, when I'm above half of this, it procs these conduit things. So I'll shoot 2 extra little magic shards, and then I'll increase my magic mastery, which is basically magic damage for 15 seconds. So that can stack up to 20 times. So I'm basically trying to like, I'm trying to stay above the halfway point in my mana here, pretty much is the gist of it. That does kind of cook when it auto crits. Does kind of cook. Let's see if I can stack the rest of these crabs real quick before I like outlevel them. Oh, my auto attack actually does use a spark too. I thought auto attack generated it for some reason. I guess right now the only thing I have that generates it is my laser beam. I thought with my book it generated off my auto. Maybe I was mistaken. Check. No, this one uses it too. I guess I have just been getting it all from my beam. I feel like I was a lot like fuller on it before. Yo, what's up, Suncheese? How you doing, homie? We are playing a game called Farever. I played this during Next Fest. Through the end of the demo. They had a demo up during Next Fest like a month ago. And it's almost like, it's basically like WoW Light. It's like a high fantasy, like MMORPG, but a little kind of like stylized, like simplified and like streamlined. But I had a lot of fun with it when I played the previous demo, and I got into the beta, which started this week, and I saw a message in Discord this morning that they added skill trees to the game today, and I love me some skill trees. So I decided to give it a go again, and I think they added a new zone and stuff too. So we're just we got to get to level 10 to unlock the talents. And it's fun, but the lag is pretty painful, so I'm trying to get to this dungeon, and my theory, because as I was last time, is that the lag is going to go away when we're instanced. Alright, there's our 20 crabs. Hope you're doing well though, Suncheese. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, like this, like he's just gonna teleport on top of us. The thing that interests me most about it is it's got some Platinum Spirit uses. It's got some Ashes of Creation-esque combat in the sense that it's kind of like a tab targeting MMO, but you aim your tab targeting with your crosshair. So like whatever I'm looking at is where I'm gonna basically cast my stuff. But I have like a tab targeting like ability rotation, right? And you can't like, there's probably like a hit or miss stat, but you know, you can't like, it's not like true aim. So that feels like the kind of action combat mode that was in Ashes, and it also has a little bit of the same Souls-like where you can dodge iframe attacks, and you can also block attacks, and you have like a block bar. But it's just way harder to do that stuff effectively when you're lagging, so we haven't really got to tap into that part of the combat yet, because it's just a little bit of a hot mess out here. But we should be able to show it when we get in the dungeon, hopefully. Yeah, just another adventure. We need 20. I've just created a new addiction for PGL. I made him start speed running Mario 64. He's enjoying it quite a lot so far. He finished his first run today. That's cool. Hell yeah. Has he been streaming it? Dude, Mario 64 was a fantastic game, dude. Absolutely glorious game. Alright, let's do the second upgrade on this to get the slow and the extra magic cross. Oh, should we use our... We got this training manual. Should we just rip it right now? Put them on our staff. I want to do this. All your magic critical strikes have a 10% chance to reset the cooldown on Pyroclasm and make it instant cast. Dude. Okay, we gotta increase this. So now we get extra damage off the slow. We actually have one more skill book. Yeah, those two together are big, because this one lets you slow with this. This one does more damage once they're slowed, and then all your crits have a chance to make this instant cast. And then... And reset the cooldown. And then your auto attack is like stacking crits, so... Should be able to like proc it pretty good. He was sweating. What's like a good speed run? Wait, what was PGL's first run time? And then tell me what's like a good speed run time for Mario and 64. I think Nintendo 64 is like the console I've probably played the most in my lifetime. What's happening, dude? Can't move. I can't move. I can't do anything, dude. Let me cast something. Oh, wow. He died before I could do the second one. Blah, blah, blah. Jiggle says N64 definitely in the GOAT combo. Yeah, it's one of the... There's just so many good games that are in my memory from it. Dude, that's fucking cooks, that combo. Yeah, those couple of upgrades on those staff abilities kind of make a huge difference. Oh, oh, we got the reset that I missed. GG. Oh. I don't like how this chat is just like permanently here. Oh, there we go. Let's go do that. Uh-oh. Dude, this game could feel great. I really hope they are able to like tighten up whatever these network issues are before they go to early access. Where are we at? Where are we at with the codex? We got 14 of these bastards, 15 of these guys, 11 of these guys. I killed the big guy. Oh, there's some bigger, some blubbery guys over here. Kill enough foes to fill the gauge. I feel like we're gonna die here, dude. This guy's just hasn't done anything in like 20 seconds. Just gonna delete us, instantly delete us. Dude, this is rough, man. It's really rough. Look at this. I'm just frozen here. Now I'm, dude. That was like a full, almost like 20 seconds of just not being able to do anything, like nothing reacting to what I'm doing. And then it all just, the last 20 seconds just happens in a second. And you're just gone. I fucking knew that was gonna happen too. Like as soon as he started moonwalking toward me and he's just taking no damage and also not attacking me. It was over. I'm gonna wait for my shield to shield. Oh, I feel like I cancel that movement. Got respawned on. Oh yeah, baby. The level up. What do we get? Nothing. The next thing we get is level 10. Damn. We got a weapon upgrade. I think so. We got these two max. Let's do actually I'm gonna change this because this 10 stacks wait, all your magical critical strikes apply flame bomb? That would make this one apply it too, because it says non-periodic. I think because it's channels, it counts as periodic. Yeah, over 3 seconds. So if you got the 3rd rank of this, you should get a flame bomb stack for the whole channel of your blazing beam. Probably starts to go crazy. I've always hated, like, I don't know if, like, what a better way to do it is, but like, I just don't like ground targeting with circles. Any spell that you have to like target on the ground with a circle just like always feels bad. Oh, we got to get up to that chest though. A little out of range, I guess. I didn't realize we could zoom out this way. Alright, we gotta push up a little bit here. Big? Not sure why, but oh yeah, big gloves. Ooh, 10 magic pen on the gloves. A ring? Doesn't have any stats on it. Ring of vitality, but there's nothing there. Necklace. Vitality and fervor. See, our vitality is 31. Dude, this is literally just a blank ring. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's gonna like by itself. Once we get that upgrade, that spell by itself is gonna make it make flame bomb pop. There we go. I think we just got it. All your magic crits apply flame bomb, so we should just be able to torch and they're just gonna blow up. Yeah, look at the stacks go. I think our flame bomb just detonated twice on that guy. Wow. Oh no. The ranged guy is hitting me. I can't tell if they're chasing me. Feels safer at the front here. Alright, we got 20 fighters, 20 runners. We need 7 more wavemongers. We need 3 more whales. Wavemongers and whales. Oh, look at this. 2 wavemongers. What do you know? If only... I wasn't lagging. Yeah, that goes crazy with that upgrade. And then our auto attack upgrade is just going to make us be critting more, so our flame bomb's about to be going burr. We need this wavemonger. guy's just in our way. Get this whale pet. Kinda cooking now. Try to pull this guy with like a big guy. 10 whales. I think we need one more wave runner. 3 more wave runners. They're the purple ones. Wave monger. That's a scary pull. Yo, we want to go for a big AoE pull here just to try it. Oh, I thought that whale was gonna come up. I think we would have been just fine. Okay, what about this one? What about this one? It's a little sketch. We might die, but for the sake of our AoE mages out there. No shot those runners got fucking hung up on that terrain, bro. What the hell? What are the odds of that? You could definitely get a little AoE farm action going. Be less sketchy if it wasn't lagging. It's our last crab piece. It's our last wave longer. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. We've mastered the zone. That's the dungeon. Nice work, crew. Wait, one more AoE pull for the road. Maybe try a big one, because why not? Oh yeah, bro. Big, fucking big. That's cool. What level are we? 6? We gotta get to 10 to unlock talents. I'm gonna get a quick sell and an AFK and quick bio, and then we're gonna do the dungeon. The lost city of Maida. Our lag should, in theory, go away once we get in here, because it did last time. And this is like group activity, but we're just gonna solo it because I did last time. And we should be able to. I feel like we're stronger than we were last time. Verb. Yo, what's up, Stoner? To the max. It feels like so it's sort of tab targeting, but you actually aim your. It behaves similarly to like the action combat mode in Ashes of Creation, where you have like a tab targeting spell rotation, and I think you have like a hit and miss chance, but you actually aim what you're targeting at with your mouse. So it's like action combat feel like this, where you know when you move your mouse, your screen moves, and see how like there's a little arrow if I look over here. Like, so basically whatever you're targeting is based on where you're looking instead of actually being able to like tab to it, which I really like. It's like makes it feel like a hybrid between action combat and tab targeting. And then you also have dodge iframe, 2 charges, and you also have a block. And it's been a little hard to show it out here because there's some pretty bad input lag. But we're about to go into the dungeon. What in the world? Fucking piece of my headphone literally just falling apart. So we should be able to see a little better here as soon as we get in. Just so quick. I don't really understand what this death zone is for. I'll hold on to that spell book. These are all crafting things. I don't know if crafting is in the game yet. Oh, look at these scrolls of X. Strength. 2 strength for 30 minutes, 2 vitality for 30 minutes, 2 faith for 30 minutes. Dude, those are pretty good. Oh, minor healing potion. But fish. This crab is. Fresh blood. Honey's a food. Convert fragment of melee by gathering 5 mode of melee. What does he sell? Oh, he sells another bag. How much coin do we have? Crazy style that it does not show your coin while you're at the shop, bro. That is just unacceptable. Look, you can't find out how much coin you have anywhere. Unless I'm blind. You have to actually exit out and open your inventory like this. For your bags, I mean. Dude, that's crazy. You can't see your gold while you're at the shop. Oh, now it shows it. That's weird. Why wasn't it showing it before? I just missed it. We're big bags. It's the big bags. Okay. Oh yeah, he's the bank too. Should I put this random crafting stuff in here? Oh, that's Warrior Rogue. Wonder if it's a shared bank. Decent bit of crafting stuff dropping. Wait. 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 Wait, where'd my healing pots go? They were right here. Just gone? I had these minor healing pots that I slotted in right here, right next to these. The fuck? Bro. Alright. Fuck me. Let's roll. Can't teleport anywhere over there, can I? Our staff is actually almost maxed. We just need one more rank point and we have all the upgrades. We got our codex maxed. Look, those are showing green, little green name now. Because they're underleveled. Oh, I've never seen this guy. Oh, he's a sparkling version of those guys. Like, yes, the Crimson Rams used to come here every day to kick the Nepsids out, but at some point they became obsessed with Nightlings, and no one is trying to contain those fish heads anymore. What? Do you want to prove you're ready and enter the plains of Scover? Why don't you go into the Nepsids' hideout and take down their leader, Nepsilon? Nepsilon! Has a stronger scent than the others. It'll do it. Alright, so this is like the group content dungeon, but pretty sure we can just solo it. Recommended level 5, maximum players 4. I'm level 6 by myself, but I'm a mage, so it's probably easy. No shot, I can't do it alone. Please, bro. Okay. Just saying. Is the input lag gone? Oh, dude. Look, it's like a fucking completely different game in here, dude. Oh my god. They need to fix that shit, dude. Look how smooth it feels. We're actually going to be able to dodge and block stuff. It's going to be cool. Dude, that's actually crazy. What a difference that makes, man. Like, it's just so much more responsive. I feel alive. Wow, that's gonna make us so much stronger that we can actually dodge stuff, dude. We're gonna cook this place. I really like the laser beam. Let's AoE pull this once we get our shield. Bro, we're blasting. Absolutely blasting. It's actually so fun in here. That fucking... Our flamethrower ability just annihilates. I'm a big fan of the radiant stuff. Did we miss a guy to the right over there? I think I missed the guy back here. I think you could go to the right. Oh, and I missed that thing. Let's see. What is that thing? Yeah, look, there's like a spot up there. It's like, can I? Uh oh. Ah. This looks like some deep ass water, bro. Instead of GG. Oh. Can we not get back this way? Oh. Wait, you died. Did it say we died before? Looked like it just like teleported back up and made us take some damage. I guess that's what it happens when you die. There we go. I was trying to, I'm pretty sure we're only gonna have 10 out of 11 here. I think you could go right back there. A turtle. I think they do. Yeah, we did miss a guy. Whatever. What's up, boss? Water breath. Oh, he's got a shield. I can't break it. I just like figured he was going to be immune. Or break the shield if it stuns him out of it. Looks like that's a yes. Wham. That's crazy that I can't loot this chest. And it won't let me back to where the other special bow is. Like, that's fucking crazy. Need some more upward momentum off this one. God damn it. Is it just not gonna give me the damn, dude. Damn, Daniel. Alright, so let's just do it again. I honestly don't really want to move on to the new zone if it's just as laggy as it was. Anyways, we're gonna do it again. But we could have had 2 chests instead of 1. We're getting fucking scammed, bro. Scam, 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 scam. I would have loved to do all of the bonus objectives if you would have let me just path back to it. Did you really do it? That should calm things down for a while. I guess I have to give you some kind of reward. Before the Chrysalis Age, Mida was the biggest port in all region. Now it's still big, and it's part of port, but we don't control it anymore. What? Wait, wait, wait. Ooh, a bigger hauberk. A rune. You learn the rune for the skill. And a sticky fin. Oh yeah, baby. We are in business. Just reset them. AoE's nice. Thought we missed this upward part right there. Dude runs like Sly Bandicoot. I'm actually like a pretty big fan. I really like the aesthetic. I like how it's stylized, and I like most of the animations. Like reminds me of yeah, it actually reminds me a bit of like in 64 games, funnily enough. Oh, dude, here's the AoE pull we've been waiting for. Wait, I need enough spirit. I have to sacrifice one so I can charge up here. No way for him to path back that way. Actually, fuck it. Dude. Mage OP. I'm just doing a quick double check to make sure I didn't miss anything else like last time. That was the guy that that big crab pole was the guy that we missed. And we had 10 above it, so we should be right there. Dude, it just feels so much better in the dungeon though than it did outside. Basically no lag in there. Getting like little kind of like frame drops sometimes, but not nearly as bad as outside. Alright, can we first try this without falling? Nope. I double tapped it. Get me there. Yes. Turtle. What's up, bitch? We can get the chest this time. Let's go. Oh, the chest gives us XP too. Missed out on that. Shit. Wait, some clamshells. Lost City of Maida. Ghost clams of the low tide. Why is there two of them? I'm supposed to like dual wield them or what? Or I just randomly got, yeah, look, offhand. No? Halos. Huh. Oh. some waterbender action. Wait, that's actually really cool. Let's I gotta turn my screen brightness on. What's up, Stiff? How you doing, bro? Dude, stop killing crabs. I actually killed a lot of crabs since we went live. Minimum of like 60. What is this? Releases 2 water bolts, each dealing magic damage. Damage increased by 10% for each active totem. Tidal totem summons a totem at target location, healing allies for 5 to 6 health every 2 seconds. Ooh. Riptide splashes a huge water burst in a frontal cone, dealing magic damage. Power of the tides using a skill causes all your active totems to erupt. Whoa. Little totem things. Dude, that's pretty cool actually. Oh, this is the little healing zone it has. Interesting. Our staff has been completely annihilating, but maybe we leveled these up, because our staff, I think, literally just got maxed off of that. Yeah, it did. Boom. Got all of them. We gotta test it at max power, and then we'll probably switch to some ghost clams. These are cool though. Wonder how we get to the next zone. Psychedelic trip. Going out of a dungeon. It's like over that way, I think. Meridian completion 13 out of 13. Now where do I go? I did it. Let's try these out real quick. Yeah, look at how much more lag it is out here. Crazy. Get to our healing zone. Our healing zone. And then if we use a wave, it should erupt at the same time. Once it despawns, because they suck. It's not a crazy amount of healing. I guess that makes sense because we're not a priest. I do like the weapon design though. It's weird that they're kind of like one-handers, but they just go together in main-hand and offhand at the same time. Oh, is it up there where that fountain is? Probably. Probably. Splash! Big splash! Water totem. Laser beam. Oh, water totem. Splash. The old ghost clams. Woohoo! Dude. Okay, I see you. Prime Valley Crossroad. That was a cool little, like, surprise viewing up the fountain of the next zone. Navalin. Hello. Hey, Hilda Lambert's from the last place. So, upon returning from their exile, it's on the verdant glen of Prime Valley that the Sunlings established their first settlement. This is our first settlement. In all directions, the progression had been stopped by Nepsid regiments, by Kobold miners, and by the winged warriors of the Apex clan. Whoa. Yet there was hope. The pilgrims of Maryland, descendants of the last Sunlings left by exile, had survived for centuries in the lost Sea Garden. Now, they were here to help. Prime Valley. 22 more things to do. It's a pretty cool concern. Hello, Scout Pilgrim. See these floating islands up there? I'm on a mission to explore the ruins that sit on top of them. Tough, right? Well, it gets worse. At mid-height, I almost got crushed by a living rock. If I want to face the golems again, I need to toughen up. I should find at least 5 motes of Kyre. Unfortunately, the best way to do that is to fight golems. Seems like a predicament. Welcome, traveler. You've reached the Pilgrim's first outpost. Congratulations. Here you'll find many people who can help you on your adventure. Some might even teach you new things. I recommend talking to every one of them. If I remember correctly, you were a huge help last time we met. Would you be up for doing that again? I'll reward anyone who can show me a codex with at least 35 entries. 35 is definitely more than 5. Virginia Wolf. I know what you're thinking, traveler. You're seeing an endless valley and suddenly your legs feel tired. Well, I've got just what you need. Buy one of my mounts and you'll cross this valley on goat back. Oh shit. I do need one of your goats. A big 2K. A little bit of farming to do. I might just we could just literally sell all of our crafting components because I don't think the crafting's in yet. I need a goat, dude. It's like somewhere between a goat and a reindeer. Looks regal as fuck. I need one. Yo, what's good, Nomad? This is called Farever. It is... I played the demo through during Steam Next Fest, and it went into closed beta this week, like Monday. And today they just added the talent trees. And so I decided to give it a whirl tonight. It's pretty fun. It's just plagued by a bit of input lag when you're out in the world. So actions are delayed quite a bit. Sometimes. For both you and your enemies, so it makes... But dude, one of the reasons I really dig it, bro, is it feels like Ash's action combat a little bit, where it's like tab targeting, but you don't tab target, you aim your tab targeting. Just like you kind of did with that action combat mode. And then also, you have a dodge iframe and you have a block. And you don't have stamina, but you have basically 2 dodge charges and you have this like block bar. And you can actually things have like hitboxes, so you can actually like dodge stuff. So it's not like true aim, but it's got like that kind of like Souls-like that little like souls-like kind of like underlayer that Ashes had with like the like a tab targeting spell rotation on top. Kind of feels like WoW Light. You can upgrade weapons to increase their attributes and gain access to a unique effect. The number of upgrades and their cost. Oh shit, dude, let's upgrade Radiance. Missing required resource Spark Dust. I think I put that in my bank. What is it? It's +1 intellect, +1 magic bend, plus base damage. It's one. That's 1 out of 3. I wonder if at the third it gets like something special. Probably need like what, at least 60 Spark Dust. Maybe I will do some crafting. I didn't realize this stuff was in. Spark Recycler. Maybe breaks down gear into crafting components, I would imagine. I don't have anything I can put in there right now. Oh, can I? I think I can get to my bank right here. Spark Dust. We have a little bit. Wait. Probably stash our tome. 42 Spark Dust, 7 Spark Shard. Okay, we need more Spark Dust. I think we have some Spark Shards. Oh shit. A simple wooden wand used by enchanters to enchant gear. A simple sharpening knife used by a cook to prepare delicious meals. Pliers used by a jeweler to cut beautiful gemstones. Wooden mortar used by alchemists to craft various potions and elixirs. Simple pair of scissors used by outfitter to craft various items. Simple hammer used by a blacksmith to craft various items. Sharpened sickle used to gather plants. And a pickaxe. Simple pickaxe used to gather ore from deposits. Look, this looks like it has like a updated finished UI. Look at the pickaxe. One looks different than these ones. A little cleaner. Use to create enchant scrolls. Oh. Dude, there's a axe, there's a bow. Wait, can I use a bow as a mage? There's a sword and a shield, dude. It would be really cool if I could use some of this stuff as a mage. Oh no, it says rogue, warrior priest, damn, GG. Warrior priest. It's cool, priest can use swords. Catch 'em all. Oh, I get it. Catch 'em all. It's the codex thing. There's a couple like funny references like that. We fought Blob Dylan earlier. I'm tracking 3 of them down right now. What I'm looking for is Nepsid Whale, Skunk, and a Cobalt Miner, both completely filled with spark. Some more Nepsid Whales up here. Ooh, target them. It's a dungeon right here, right away. Ruby Garland. I can smell the sweet scent of copper wafting from this mine, but this kobolds inside scared all my prospectors away. I need to take down their chief, Reblo Chonk. Then they won't stop me from taking all the copper I want. I Just don't have any idea how to execute that plan. Cave story. Sounds like a good time. Little cobalt cave action. Recommended level 7, max players 4. Best miners of the 9 worlds, the kobolds are exploring Skyover's underworld in search of precious spark essence. Specimen mine is specified. Specific mine is supervised by the fierce Reblo Chonk. Send us in. Mine Estrone. That's a maestrone. Oh, bro. It just feels so good when you get instanced. It's so much better. Ooh. Whoa. What the fuck? Popped out of the ground on me, bro. Ooh. This place definitely hits harder than the last. Yeah, they're fucking hiding on the ground, little bastards. Dude, they're both so fucking low. Why did I climb right there? I can hear him. What the fuck? Where'd the second one go? Whoa, it's a giant rat. Cobalt Docker. Oh, this is pretty cool. Bro, this gives me like Disneyland ride vibes. Going through like beginning of the Matterhorn. Oh. Oh, I definitely should have brought a pickaxe in here, bro. Big mistake. Why did I not buy a pickaxe? I was admiring the tooltip too much. Just need to get this last combo off on them all. I wish you didn't have to channel your healing pot. This guy just needs one hit. Oh! Holy shit. The 3-packs of the little rats are kind of tough. Just kind of below me up. It's just like all these arrows with like a dead rat. Speckle of Estrone. Oh god. Teleported into this poison. Dude, I really like this card action. Oh god. Oh, I see. Little squeak my glider makes on this. It's just timed. Tight quarters. Fuck. Oh, that's fine with this. So we mainly, when there's three of them, we gotta try to dodge all three of their like little whirlwinds. Got us hiding on the ground. I'm burning. Wait. The movement feels pretty good, like just kind of like there's not like a ton to it, but it reminds me of like a platformer a little bit in a weird way, like a 3D platformer. Yeah, because of some kind of dot that kind of cooks. I think there's an underground guy down here with this guy. Yep. Oh, I put the poison right in the middle. Good job. Bro, what the fuck? Sketchy over here. Oh no! Dude, I feel like I missed out on so much ore not grabbing the pickaxe. Mistake, bro. This place is cool. The first dungeon was like, alright, this one is actually like kind of hard, and I really like this design. Mine design. Oh fuck. Okay, we dodged the whirlwind. Oh fuck, there's a cook there. I wonder if it's worth using any of these scrolls. Couldn't hurt. Oh, the vitality one. Kill these guys before I pull the third one. Yes. That was way cleaner. That's where we were. Little mid-platform battle. Oh, we missed orb way down there. I don't think I care enough. Oh, is that where we have to go anyways? Okay, cool. What do those even do? Can't tell. Oh, motive Kyre. That's what that guy was looking for. Kyre. Yep. Bunch of thieves. Oh. Those little thief motherfuckers are tough. Dude, I've actually missed so much ore in here. It hurts me. What is this pull? It's gotta be separate, right? Oh. Even just like a second in the poison does not feel good. Oh shit. So it's not gonna be fun. There's fucking 3 of them? Gotta kill this guy right now. Gotta kill this guy right now. We're okay. We're okay. Why am I fighting? Sheesh. Thank you for getting stuck in the wall, Fourth Miner. Oh my god, look how juicy this one is, dude. Is this a spike trap above it? It's like eerily quiet in here too. It's usually like some sort of music playing. I really like this dungeon design, man. How hard do we think the boss is going to be? Boss of the first one was pretty easy. Oh! Those hurt so bad. Oh my god. Where am I going? Surely there's these underground thieves around here, right? Oh no, this one's glowing green, dude. Jesus. Can't really dodge those guys' attacks, they just laser beam you. What does it look like this platform should go to something? Oh, maybe that's to get back on there if you want to go back out. Why did they allow a way back in the first dungeon? Oh, 2 bigums. They're gonna be just farting poison on us. We'll put both of them right here. We actually don't want to take both of those, so I can't channel my floor. You just said touchdown. Heard it? Why didn't that go off? That time it showed my target reticle over the other guy and it laser beamed the close guy. Touchdown. Ow. Get cookerinoed. Nice. Can't hear a word? What do you mean? Can't hear me talk? Oh, you can't hear him say touchdown? Touchdown. What's up, Dilduck? Fellow mage. Dude, it is a pretty fun magician game. This is a group dungeon. We're just soloing it. It's actually... Like, so basically, my assessment of the game so far, bro, it's kind of like WoW Light, but it's a little more action combat because you got 2 dodges to iframe and you got a little block guard. And you it's like a tab targeting spell rotation, but you aim your tab targeting with your kind of action cam. You don't actually have to tab anything. And the combat feels really good when you're instanced in dungeons. When you're out in the open world right now, there's some kind of network stuff going on where there's a good bit of input lag and it feels pretty bad when the lag is high. But as soon as you don't have any lag, like, it's been feeling really fun. Is there BB? I don't know, actually. Great question. Fragment wheel. I'm gonna put this poop in the corner. The first boss had like really exaggerated mechanics that were like pretty dodgeable. This guy seems similar. Oh, it's a little bit of a DPS check though, because it doesn't look like the poison's going away. So I either gotta stack it good, or I gotta kill him fast. About to be a lot of poop in here. Uh-oh, I was a little slow on this one. That's not great. Freaking Reblo Chonk. What a name. Maybe like right here. Oh. Oh. We gotta get the next one back in that corner. Not great. It is stanky in here, bro. Ow. Oh boy. Huh? It died because I blinked into the poop. No. It would have been close at the end there either way. Okay, we just gotta stack better from the beginning And then when he does the big attack, we got to do our flamethrower combo. So he'll throw this. We're gonna run up like a big douchebag. We're gonna do this. We're gonna blink it. We're gonna flip his puddle. We're gonna knock it hit next time. We're gonna put the next poop ball over here. I'll run this way. I'm gonna blink it. Oh, my shit's not up. The laser beam instead. Good job not getting hit. Next poop ball. Blink it. Toast him. Uh-oh. Not quite there, not the worst though. He actually has an incredibly predictable attack pattern. I'm gonna put this one over here because I'm late on it. Whoa. Oh, he attacked twice in a row right there, dude. He's learning. He's evolving. It is getting stanky. Whoa, Jesus, dude. I scared the fuck. What's up, my little buddy? How we doing? We're in an intense rat battle. You may be familiar. Right here. No! I've been the wrong way! That's gonna be on my gravestone. He blinked the wrong way. Holy shit, bro. We gotta kill him. I think we can tuck one in here. Nice tuck. Holy fuck. Oh, lag. He's gonna put one here? Oh no, he hit me again. 0%! Literal 0%! Oh! Jesus. That was like right on the edge of being able to do that. We had like two more poop balls. Yo, what's up, Dazzalotus? Welcome to the stream. It's pretty fun. It's a little rough out in the open world. The input, like, there's some kind of lag, like input lag, where your actions are like delayed for a little bit. It's like playable, but it's like makes the combat feel nowhere as good as it could, because as soon as you get into a dungeon that's instanced, like when I'm not with any other players, like on the little server or whatever, like the combat feels really smooth. I've actually been, so I did like the little it's like a little sea dungeon first. This is like the second dungeon once you get up to the next zone, little cobalt mine. And yeah, I really like it because you're kind of like, it's like a sort of like a like tab targeting spell rotation from a game like World of Warcraft or something. Like you also have, you aim instead of tab targeting, you like aim with your action cam to target, and then you also have a little iframe dodge, 2 charges, and you have a little block. And then basically you're, there's not quite as many abilities, but you have like a weapon attack, like an auto attack. And your auto attack is based off your weapon, and that's independent from your class abilities, right? So like I'm rocking this radiant staff. That's where these fire abilities and I'm getting this crazy burn stack passive is coming from. But I can switch that for like these ghost clams. And now all of a sudden I have water attacks, and I have a little healing totem. And I have like a wave, and when I splash my wave, my healing totem explodes too. Little, like some fucking Avatar waterbender shit. And then I also have a tome. I knew I kept my tome for a reason. That's got some fireball action. This is what we started with. Fireball tome. Got a big fireball and then a little fire blast. And then you have your class skills, which are sort of like separate from all that. So we got this part unlocked, and then it's like 4 more to get on the way up to 30. These are like, you don't get, these unlock pretty slow. Like 10, 15, 22, 30. The levels are like actually pretty chunky, chunkier than I was expecting to actually level up. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I did just mage, but very cool. Yeah, so you know what's going on a little more than. But yeah, so I basically just beat that dungeon from the first zone, and we went up a waterfall and got into the village of the next zone, and this is like the first thing we've done since we got here. I hope you're able to, I hope you get into the beta. Hope you're able to play. Oh my god. All kinds of weapons. Please something we can use. Oh, big cape. Crit int, vitality, magic bent, armor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, it looks like an actual cloak too. It flows in the wind. I'm a big fan of the style. What else do we get? I thought we got one other thing, didn't we? Oh, the scythe. No, warrior rogue. Cheese moon. Forged in the depths of Urakal. This axe was designed by a people who had never seen a moon in their life, and it shows. Plan, gilded cut barrel. Teach you how to craft gilded cut barrel. Minor armor requires alchemist, requires jeweler. Okay. Dude, no. Why does it show this stuff sells for one copper? Now I want to get a mount now that we found them. All right. GG's. Ruby Garland. We did it. Reblo Chonk is history. Yo, Dazzle Lotus, when you get in, before you do this mine, make sure you buy a pickaxe from this town and take it with you, because I just missed like 10 iron or like ore nodes at least. A couple like glowing green and shit. I was like staring at the pickaxe and I just forgot to buy it. Yo, you've slain Reblo Chonk? I'd ask how, but I don't want to be further humiliated. It was pretty hard actually. He was pooping everywhere. Just make sure, take that reward and make sure and forget we never meet. Okay. Another rune to learn the skill, nothing. We've gotten 3 of these so far. Wait. Eventually that'll do something. Wait, what is this arsenal? Whoa, I can add an attack from another weapon? Select your arsenal skill. Dude, that's so cool. You can like put a second weapon in this arsenal slot and choose one of its abilities to add to the main one you have. Dude, I really like that. What a cool idea. And look, they're on my hips now. Yes, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's really cool. Game Dev Tycoon in New World Dev Training. Sounds about right. Dude, that's actually like I'm very these light rays. That just made things a lot cooler that we can put a different weapon there. So like, cause we were doing the burn stacking, actually could go kind of turbo with I don't know why it's not letting us swap it, but that was just like yeah, we could like, you know, we could add like Fire Blast from our tome into the mix. And look, it retains the upgrades from that weapon because we upgraded our Fire Blast. That's what gave it 2 charges. And now when we put the Grimoire in our arsenal, so we leveled it up, our Fire Blast still has 2 charges. Holy shit, man. Really cool. Alright, my friends. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a night there. Those GGs. I'm gonna give this at least 1 or 2 more sessions before the beta ends to get to the talent tree at level 10 and unlock some stuff and see what that's about. But it'll probably be after this weekend because I got some Crimson Desert stuff to do. And it's Easter, so we got some family stuff to do. And I'm probably gonna get, yeah, we'll see. I like these ambient vibes. I'm a big fan of ambient vibes. Seeing if any of the homies are on. Yo, Nomad, should we raid Saiga? You watch him? What's he been up to? You've been watching him still lately? He's playing Final Fantasy. Wait, let's see if I forgot, because this is just such a small category. If anyone else is streaming forever. I'm the only one streaming forever? That's crazy. It only has 69 followers of the category. Guys, follow the Forever category. Support Forever streamers. Once they fix the input lag, it's going to be pretty good. Hopefully they're able to do that before early access. It says early access Q2, so if they stick to that at latest, it would be what, June? Saw you on my YouTube short. Let's go. Well, I don't have like a personal TikTok that I use. When I started my Supervive channel, I made an Instagram and TikTok. I replicated my shorts over to Instagram and TikTok from YouTube Shorts for like the first 15 I did, and both of them on both platforms had 0 views after like 15 posts. 0 views, 0 likes, like 15 in a row on both of them, and so on like a new account, and so I just gave up. I just like don't know how you like get it going. I guess you'd like get some of your followers that have TikToks to like start liking your shit, but yeah, I haven't really it's definitely like there's definitely people there, but like I just would have to, I gotta figure out a way to like plug it somewhere else to like get it off the ground if I want to start one, because it was just a waste of time. Like there's nothing, it's not like it seems like it doesn't work like the YouTube algorithm where it'll like randomly suggest it sometimes. It was just like 0 views. But it's like no one can like, comment, and share it if they never see it. Like it's just at perma 0. So like the only way it's ever going to get off the ground is if I ask people to go, like if I plug it somewhere else, like on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm like, hey, go follow my TikTok. But yeah, I mean, like I've thought about it a lot, but like I just don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze right now. Maybe once I get a little momentum under me and I actually have a decent amount of people that would do that. It's definitely not bad comms for sure. Yeah, watch time is huge. That's one of the most important metrics, at least on YouTube. That's one of the most important metrics for engagement is watch time, like how far they watch it through. All right, my beautiful people. We're gonna raid Saiga X on Twitch, YouTube. Love you guys. Love you guys on Twitch too. I hope everyone has a beautiful night, and we'll see you tomorrow.